gig workers in the United States, drivers, delivery drivers. One of the main reasons I started my channel was to empower people and show them how to earn more in this industry. Sadly, in 2019, the people or the companies that I helped build, I was one of the top recruiters worldwide in 900 cities. In 2019, Uber and Lyft decided to literally wipe out several $100,000 they owed in referrals so that they didn't have to pay it out, and deactivated me from 2 platforms. What happened afterwards is that I was motivated like never before. I said to myself, they will cost me a few $100,000. I will cost them several $100 million. And I made it my goal to educate drivers worldwide, to show them, educate them on how to file small claims court over any amount owed to you, whether it was $600 or if they didn't want to pay up during an accident. There were so many stories that I've heard within the last 2 years, and so many, literally thousands of drivers that I could empower through this knowledge, guiding them to websites, state websites, showing them how to file these papers, showing newbies the moment they joined how to opt out of arbitration, right? And I will share with you phone numbers, info, links. This video, you're going to have a link below so you can go directly to California or Alabama, see what type of dollar amount you can sue up to max. For example, as we read here, Alabama, $6,000, Alaska, $10,000, Arizona, $3,500, Arkansas, $5,000, California, $10,000, Colorado, $7,500, etc., etc. And then obviously give you the links to these individual websites and to the forms. And then you can turn to me, you can email me, and you can say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I drive UberX. I drive on Lyft XL. I'm in this city. They wrongfully terminated me. They haven't paid me for this. They haven't paid me for that. Whatever your story is, I'm here to help and guide you get that money back. And I've been extremely successful at it. I've helped people put thousands and thousands of dollars into their pockets simply because they knew they were owed the money. In many cases, they were bait and switched by the companies, and we forced the companies to pay up. It's a simple process. Just reach out to me. I will gladly guide you and help you through that process, how to opt out of arbitration, how to file small claims court cases, and then also direct you to the big cases, like joining up with class action attorneys, class action lawsuits, whether it's in Massachusetts. I know all of these attorneys. I've spoken to them. Many have formed alliances with me. Why? Because now I'm the biggest recruiter of people that have been wronged. I'm a recruiter for law firms, right? Bringing cases to these law firms so that they can sue Uber and Lyft. I will not forget what these companies did to myself and thousands of other drivers in 2019 when they just wiped out all of those money. In fact, Dustin is driving, a friend of mine. He was kicked off the Lyft platform, not because he did anything wrong in my eyes, but because they didn't want to pay him all the money that they owed him and many others. I have a colleague in San Francisco who was owed $1.6 million. They cleaned out that number. They said, we don't owe you the money. And that is when drivers have to stand up and fight. Now, they protect themselves through this wall called arbitration, and usually they pay the arbitrators and control those cases. But together we've become stronger and stronger. And I can tell you one of the most powerful ways to get anything up to, $5,000, $6,000, maybe $10,000 is to go via small claims court. So wherever you may be, whether it's in Illinois, you can make a case and show that they wrongfully terminated you and cut you off from the monies, and you owed $4,000-$5,000. Guess what? In Illinois, you can sue up to $10,000. In Kentucky, you can only sue up to $2,500. In Maryland, $5,000. In Massachusetts, $7,000, and so on and so on. The link, my friends, is below, right? But you have me as a voice for drivers. I will help you, and many, many, many drivers will testify, right, that I've showed them how to fight the fight against Uber and Lyft. And it'll cost them again and again and again until they finally decide to pay up. Maybe at that point we won't, or we will stop educating, right? But until that point, until the wrongs have been done right, it is my mission to empower drivers and delivery drivers and gig workers worldwide. So feel free. You have my email, you have my number, you have the links. Enjoy the journey and stay safe, my friends.